Are you someone who's been looking for a work from home opportunity for years? You're either working for one of these kind of utility warehouse, these service providers, these commission based products. I worked for these companies before, different ones, a whole bunch of them. And what I find is the people that are in there, they're in there for the reason that they want to grow a passive income streams. They sell the products and then they get monthly commission, and then that builds and it compiles, and it's great, absolutely fantastic. I see lots of them all over Facebook groups, reaching out to friends and family, looking to essentially sell to the friends and family, which is a concept some people are comfortable with, some people are not. Now, I've done this, I've done door-to-door sales. 99% of these people are broke. Okay, I have been in these communities. There's the top earners, but the majority of people are just dabbling at this game. They're not making much money, if I'm honest with you. That's why they have to do it on the side. Very few people are making a lot of money. There's tens of thousands of people working in these systems. So you might be one of them. You're dabbling in multi-level marketing, we'll call it, or service providing, and you think that you're going to make a lot of money, but it's not, because you're going to make 10, £20 per transaction, and you're going to have to wait for that to compile over months or years. But the key problem here is these people don't know how to use social media, like yourself. You don't know how to gain customers other than your friends and your family, who are just probably sick, to be honest, sick and tired of you coming up and approaching them, because they know you're going to sell them utilities or candles or the next cheap product that's out there. They are sick and tired of you hosting parties. They're sick and tired of you mentioning it every time Christmas comes around. And it's a little bit icky because you don't want to be selling to your friends. Why? It's so difficult to sell to friends and family because on an authority basis, society basis, you guys are on the same level. You and your friends and family here. The reason why we buy from people like doctors and lawyers, because they are above us in status. Okay, we put them above us in status, and that's why we're happy to pay a lawyer 50, £200, whatever it is, per hour for their advice. But try selling your friend a £10 candle or £10 shampoo or any of those kind of things. It's not a great feeling, right? And that's why you have resistance to selling that product. So I then asked myself, why do people go into these types of businesses where they're constantly just promoting someone else's products and services, trying to get $10, $20 commissions, and hopefully build up to make a few $100s a month, and then exceed that and make a full-time income, which only, like 1% out of the hundreds of thousands of people that are doing it make it. And of course, the bigger organization will talk quite lavishly about all the offers. They'll have speakers, they'll have stories of people that were broke and then they came into the company and then they got cars and benefits and holidays, and then now they're speaking on stages. Of course they're going to do that, of course. But what's the odds of you being able to do that, given that there's thousands and thousands of people doing it and there's only 1% right at the top that are making money, whilst all the other people are all at the bottom? It's like a pyramid system. It's a pyramid system, okay, which all corporations are. At the top, there's all the money's at the top, and then it spreads it at the bottom. It's a pyramid system, which is, it's fine. That's how corporations work. So I'm not saying anything negative about a pyramid system. It's how society works. It's how organizations work. You need to have a power management system like this. If it was a flat level management and everyone got paid exactly the same, that wouldn't work. So I'm not pushing back against pyramid systems, or call it whatever shape you want. You can have a circle, whatever you want, okay? But why is it that so few people at the top make the money and there's so many people at the bottom? It's because the power and the knowledge is kind of transferred up to the top always, and the rest of us are making very little money, like yourselves. And that's why I got out of that industry. The industry you want to be in, forget about selling little 10, 20, 30, £50 products where you're trying to get commissions off selling to your friends and family. What you want to learn, what you need to learn is outside of your network. How do I reach hundreds and thousands of people out with my own personal network, so I don't have to keep bugging my friends and family? The problem is that you have, why you're not living your full-time income on what it is that you want to be doing, is you don't know how to attract more people that are outside of your network. Simple as that. I've seen this so many times. People start these kind of network marketing businesses. They don't know anyone other than the 10 friends that they have. They reach out to a couple more people. They endlessly post on social media. They are getting absolutely nowhere, making pennies. But they're putting in so much effort. They're going to networking events. They are, oh my goodness, posting on social media. What else are they doing? Going down to conferences all over the country and hearing from speakers on stage that they're making big money, and the company of course will show you how amazing it is, and you're gonna get all these prizes. But you yourself, how many years have you been at this, and how much money do you make per month? Is it even enough to cover what, 200, 500 pounds? Is it? I hate to see when people are doing things like this. It's such a shame. What you need, the answer to you that you need right now, and I've seen this many times, is you need to grow your own authority. Okay, post your own social media, become in your industry, become an authority. So people come to you for this outcome, not like every other person. You just start posting, and they could come to you, and there's 10 other people in your street that does the same thing. Why would they come to you? And why would they come to you over somebody else which is exactly the same product and service? For example, selling candles, selling utilities, selling shampoo, selling fragrances. All of these things is a commodity game. Commodity means anyone can do it, and people just want the cheapest thing. They're not looking. There's not a premium gas and electricity. Okay, gas and electricity. You just want the cheapest, right? Higher quality electricity. I mean, it's not really a thing. Higher quality water. There's not really a thing for that. You just want the cheapest price. So for you to be able to make the most amount of money, you have to become an authority in this industry. And to do that, you need to become the leader in your niche, your area. And how do you do that? You need to start posting social media content, blogging, talking about what it is that you do. Now, I recommend, there's lots of people doing blogging. Who wants to read blogs about utilities or blogs about candles or waxes and nobody wants to read any of that stuff. What you need to do is come on video, talk live to your customer, tell them why they should work with you, why you can save them money, why your fragrance is the best. That is what people want. They want to watch videos like you're watching a video now. You're not reading a blog. If this was all scripted, this would be 5 pages of A4 sheet of paper. Do you want to really read about that? You don't want to read any of that nonsense, do you? You want to watch a video, and I'm telling you exactly straight. You need to be an expert in your industry for people to pay you what you're genuinely worth, instead of dabbling about, hoping to make it, £100, $100 here and there. You're wasting your time, you're wasting your life. You've been dabbling at this for years. I know people that are in these multi-level marketing businesses, honestly, for years. Feel sorry for them. For years. And they're making like $50 a month. That's not a business. That's you dabbling. That's you pretending to play business. That's not a business. How are you acquiring customers? Oh, I'm just waiting for my mate's mate, for their energy provider to run out, their contract to run out in like 6 months' time. I'll go speak to them. Yeah, okay, great. You might make $20 off that. Okay, fantastic. How is that going to pay your bills? How is that going to get you to quit your 9 to 5 job so you can do this full time? Like, what is your strategy to get more customers? You need to become the authority, and that is exactly what I do here on this channel. We teach people how to become the authority in their industry, whatever it is that they want to learn, and be the number one person in the industry. To win at multi-level marketing, if you become the best known person in your postcode, in your city, that's it. That's all you need. The best known person in your industry, where you can walk around. There's thousands of homes around your area that you can become the best known person, and it's so easy to become that person because no one else is doing it. Everybody just wants to post a few in these Facebook groups. Have a look. There's so many thousands of people just posting nonsense. Oh, I'm looking for team members. Come join my team. Come join my team. You're serious. You're not going to make anything from that. So instead of being a commodity and spinning your wheels for years, why don't you start becoming a niche leader? Talk about, you've got a sporting background, maybe you've got a corporate background. Talk to those people in their language, the language that you know, which is, I mean, if you're a corporate background, they have terminology. If you're a lawyer, doctor, salesperson, tell them in that language, become the niche leader. People will be attracted to you, then it's way easier for you to be able to offer your products. They're going to come to you because you understand them in that language. If you want to spend the rest of your life spinning your wheels, go ahead. But I'm telling you, you need to build your profile on social media, and it's so easy to do it because no one else is doing it. Okay, the people that you see at the top of the stages, making all the money that you want to be making, that's inspiring you, they have strategies that they're not telling you how they're doing it. You ever notice when you go to these places, they talk about how great their income is and all the holidays and vehicles and everything else that they're getting. However, they don't tell you how to do it. They don't tell you exactly. They say, okay, go speak to more people. Okay, great. But what are you actually doing? What's the strategies? That's the part where I come in. Us in our community here, entrepreneurs, everyday entrepreneurs, we teach you how to grow your brand step by step. Simple as that. Honestly, it's not a mystery. Some of my videos have had 500,000 views. 500,000 views. If you just got 1% of those people to convert into being interested in your products and services, I don't care if you're selling $10 candles, utilities, whatever it is you're doing, honestly, whatever it is, getting 500,000 views and just 1%, that's all you need. 1% of them a year to do business with you, yeah, you're doing pretty well. At the moment, I don't think you'll have any more than 1,000 customers in your lifespan, given the way that you're doing business at the moment. Are you dabbling? You're probably just dabbling at business. So this is a shout out to all of those people that are kind of half-heartedly going into business, thinking that they're gonna sell this product here on behalf of this company, and you've been spinning your wheels for absolute months and years. And I know you work really hard because I see the videos, I see the posts. Actually, no, I don't see videos, I see posts, blog posts. I see you guys at networking events, selling to family, friends, spamming Facebook groups, all of that. I see all of that. But I know you guys are all broke. Absolutely, all broke. And I want to help you get out of that. Click on the link around this video. Come into our community where other entrepreneurs are attracting their ideal avatar to them, to them, instead of chasing them all over the internet and all over your local area. You don't want to be doing that. Do the smart thing. Join and be able to learn social media marketing. The reality is you probably don't know how to do that. Actually, 100% I know you don't know how to do that. The way that it should be done. You're blogging and you're doing posts. Nobody's interested in your company branded post that how much money you can save or that these candles smell really great. Nobody, that's terrible. Nobody wants that. They want videos of you talking about the product or the service in an authentic way which attracts them and you tell them the benefits of it. Simple as that. Nobody's interested in the branded graphics that your company sends out that tells you that there's an offer or that these candles smell great. That is nonsense. So stop spinning your wheels, click on the link underneath, and we'll change your life in this community. I'll see you there.